firstly, I'm going to show you a quick filter that I've created. So using the quick filters button, I'm going to open up my scaled agile hierarchy. We've also got a toggle switch here to show all the other quick filters that have been created. So going back to my scaled agile hierarchy, you'll notice I've got my work items already set up. So all I need to do now is to specify the link relationships. So starting off with a theme, I'm going to use the plus icon to create my link work item. Starting off with the child of relationship with the goal. Hit the link button to create that relationship, and I'm going to create one more. And this is going to be a parent of relationship, which is going to link to the epic. I'll now open up another work item. This one's a capability. Once again, use the plus icon and the link work item option to create my child of relationship to link with the epic. And I'm going to add another parent of relationship to link to the feature. And then I'm going to open up one final work item for the feature, and this time I'm going to make this a parent of the story. So now that I've got my linked relationships in place, I can use the refresh button to actually build the hierarchy. And there you have it, the scaled agile hierarchy. You can see levels above the epic and below the epic. And what's important to note is for the scaled agile hierarchy, I did not have to rename the epic, so I'm removing any confusion about which epic to use, making it far more easier to use among my team. To create custom hierarchy views, click the settings icon here. Select the issue link type from the drop-down, then specify your preferred link direction. Now here you can select the inward or outward link direction. Then hit done to save your settings. Let's now open one of the item keys to check the relationship, starting with TIS4. As I scroll down, you can see the block by relationship. You can also use the quick access button here to create the work item links in the same way as using the settings icon. To create a link work item on your hierarchy, you simply click on the item you want to link. Then hit the plus button. From there, you can select the link type from the drop-down shown. Then specify the work item to be linked. And then you can use the link button to create the linked issue. You can use the shareable URL linking to your custom hierarchy. Simply go to the Export and Share button. Then select Copy Shareable URL. Recipients can now paste the URL into their web browser to access the custom hierarchy. And this is what recipients will see. To customize your time tracking settings to comply with your team's preferences, simply click the settings icon. Select the time tracking from the side menu. Here you have options to display the time format. You can also modify the hours per day and the days per week. Then hit Done to save your settings. Now, some preferences that might be useful include grouping your work items for easy navigation. You can even hide completed work items. Let's see what this looks like. You can now group by the columns. And then using the ellipsis in the column, I can also sort by descending order or even ascending order. There's also a quick access button here for the group by function. Simply go to the ellipsis alongside the column that you want to configure. Then select the Configure Roll-Up option. From here, you can either roll up story points to show parent estimates or sum up the child estimates, including parent estimates. In this case, I'm going to select Sum Up. And this option is available for any of the numerical columns in your view. Let's configure one more column. And there you have it. Now, if you want to make your hierarchy more meaningful, you can add more data from your work items to provide more context. Simply go to the plus icon, which opens up this pop-up. From here, simply tick the fields that you want to see, or even search the work item here. Once you finish, you can simply scroll across the view to view the information you've selected from your work items. After making multiple configuration settings to create your preferred view, you can save this view for future use. This will save you time by avoiding the need to reconfigure your view each time you need to use it. So you can now configure once and use it as many times as you want. Let me show you how to do this. Go to the Save Views button here and select Save as a new view. You can now give your new view a custom name. There are additional settings available for your view too, which I'll go through in a moment. By using the same button and clicking on Manage Views, you can access additional options. You can make the view a default view, so this view is the first one your team see when they access Jira. You can also lock the view to avoid anybody making any changes to your view. And if you want to make the view accessible only to you, you can make it private. Then click Done to save your settings. Simply go to the Export and Share button and then select Export CSV. And I'm now going to open up the CSV to show what your recipients will see. So as I scroll across to the right, you can see all the columns associated with your hierarchy. Hierarchy for Jira requires minimal setup. In fact, when you open up the app, which I'm going to do now, the app immediately starts building your Jira hierarchy by reading your existing work items in Jira together with their link relationships. This means you're ready to start working with your hierarchy without the need for any complicated setup or time-consuming onboarding. To create a quick filter, you go to the Quick Filters button. Select Manage Quick Filters. This will open a pop-up where you can add a custom name for your quick filter. Then you can type in your JQL query. In my case, I'm going to identify work items with the status done. Then add this to your list. I will now open up the quick filter. Now as you scroll down, you will notice there are completed items and non-completed ones. This is because Hierarchy for Jira is displaying additional context of how your completed work items relate to other work items, which might not be complete.